Hey there, this is an experiment and I can see the camera's crooked, but I wanted just to pop in here with a very short video to kind of show what TRE is all about. If you're new to my world, Svava Brooks, trauma recovery coach and certified TRE provider. I get asked quite a bit about how TRE works, what is it good for. People are obviously right now very interested in learning about the body and healing, right? It's about time we realize we can't heal after traumas or childhood abuse, neglect without considering our home, our bodies, where we store all our memories and sensations and reactions to the past events. But very, very quickly, TRE basically stands for Tension and Trauma Releasing Exercises, is a process developed by David Berceli. Basically, the very short version is that this automatic release mechanism that is inherent in all humans is what TRE helps. The process of gently, slowly, we do few yoga stretches to fatigue muscles in the legs up into the psoas muscle or soul muscle. That is the first muscle in the body that contracts when the body doesn't feel safe. And so by doing that, we access the wisdom of your body. And what do I mean by that, right? Just like your body knows how to protect you, it's constantly scanning the environment. Am I safe? Am I safe? Am I safe? It also knows, right? It knows what to do in case you're not safe. If the signal then goes up to the brain, danger, 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 right? All our muscles get hard, we get ready, right, to fight or flee. The hormones get pumped into our system accordingly if we need to just disconnect. If the incident or trauma is that big. And what's supposed to happen after the stressful event is that the body is supposed to release it, right? Release the tense muscles, dump all those stress hormones that were appropriately provided to, right, handle the situation. But for so many of us, and obviously over the last few years with the bombardment of uncertainty in the world, right, with COVID and a lot of other things, right, many of us stuck in this fight, flight, or even freeze pattern. And then if you have childhood trauma, this may have been the place for you to go to actually feel safe. But for so many of us, right, we are recognizing, oh my goodness, I can't relax. My muscles are so tight. I have aches and pains and headaches, digestion issues. I'm not sleeping. Because your body is on full alert, constantly just trying to survive. We are stuck in our sympathetic nervous system. And for me, this was a very frustrating place to be. When I finally stumbled upon, like so many of us, right, we are seeking a solution to help ourselves to heal. I stumbled upon TRE, and it was literally my body sounding in my body. It's like, yes, this is it. Got to try this. And it was by learning how to come home into my body, connecting with my body and my nervous system, and really understand that my body was always, always, always doing the best it can. Always. It's hardwired to survive, right? At all costs, it will even disconnect me, right? Push this head out of the way. We got this. So coming home into a body like this one, where I had childhood trauma, and it took a long time for me to feel okay with really connecting and feeling safe in my body. And so when I first started using TRE, I can say it took me 2 years, right? There are no quick fixes, and especially if you have something chronic, it took me 2 years to really feel comfortable with the whole process, trusting the process, trusting the wisdom of my body, and to feel really grounded and okay and embodied, right? I can be here, I can hold myself while my nervous system is releasing whatever tension, whatever emotion, whatever might come out as a release of finally tapping into it to release it. So I do offer regularly online small group classes to give as many people access to this tool as possible. And of course, if a group sounds a little daunting to you, then please reach out. I also offer private sessions. It usually takes most people, okay, right? The spectrum of most people, right? It takes about 4 to 6 sessions to really kind of be comfortable with the process, understanding it, like having your head and your body connect to, okay, we know this, we know what's happening, we know what's going on. And then now for me, what has it been? 2015 when I first started. Now this is my tool for daily releasing the stress and tension that builds in our bodies every single day. So the more I've practiced this, the more I'm able to self-regulate, the more I'm aware of where I'm holding tension in my body and how I'm doing. And then of course, as a result of that, I know what to do, right? I can take action. So what I wanted to show you guys here, because learning about TRE is just the beginning, right? Just starting this process in it with you and your body, we go very, very slow. It's all about just slowly opening up to this release mechanism, this relaxation, this pulsation. It occurs a little differently for different people, but we go super, super slow. And the first few sessions are all about you know, starting it and stopping, starting and stopping, starting and stopping until you really feel comfortable. Okay, I know what this is. So, and we use other tools along the way. We talk about, you know, mindfulness, we talk about grounding, we talk about self-compassion, and we do a lot of about talking about nervous system regulation. And I educate you about the vagus nerve and all those other good tools and practices that we're learning from science now. So, but what I wanted to show you guys is that now that I've been on this TRE journey for a while, apologize here, I'm gonna try to tilt this camera a little bit so you can see my mat, is that now it doesn't take a lot for me to get started with my release, my TRE process. I don't have to go through any stretches anymore or exercises to activate or fatigue the leg muscles. But I do want to say though, I love to add this at the end of my workout, and that's what I encourage my clients to do, because it's nice that we can just add it to something we're already doing. But basically here I am laying down, just relaxing. My body's like, hey, we know what's happening, we know what's going on, and you can see, you know, a little bit of movement already. And just to let you know, I'm okay. You know, this is not uncomfortable or scary at all. But I kind of know the patterns of my body. It all starts here. And then the tremors start to travel kind of up and down, like it's doing a little maintenance check. Like, okay, you know, we've been sitting a little bit. You know, there's usually a little check-in in my back here, like this. Like I said, I'm not doing any of this. My body is just searching. There's a old injury in my back, so it always does a little bit of this wiggle just to kind of loosen up my lower back. And then it kind of goes up my spine into my shoulders. Shake that out a little bit. It's like getting a massage from the inside out, and then it travels back down into my thighs and down to the feet. So basically, right, here I am just relaxing, trusting that this body, this wisdom of my body, it knows what to do. My job is just to stay grounded, notice my breathing, notice any thoughts I might have about this, but right, just to shake off a little bit of a stress or tension from sitting in the chair, sitting in front of the computer. There it goes. Shake, shake, shake. relaxes my shoulders, and oh, it feels so good. And a little more stretching here. It's going into the fascia bands here. It's feeling okay. We need to stretch this back a little bit more. So just a few minutes, you know, doesn't take much. And usually after, you know, a few minutes, I will take a break. The pause, especially in the beginning, is just as important as the movement, the releasing. So here I'll just pause, notice the energy moving in my body. Can I feel it, right? And then after a couple minutes, I may come back, right? Do a little more, but I always check in with my body before I start again, right? Here it is, bam. Clearly was ready to shake out a little bit more. That may look like really big shakes, but again, I've done this for years now, and this is okay with me. I'm comfortable with this, and I've also built up both the muscle memory or the tolerance for the bigger movement, but just I'm trusting that my body knows exactly what it needs. See, it's traveling up and down, up and down. So, and here I'm just gonna bring it nice and slow to a close. I lock my knees, right? And usually I would maybe take a few moments just laying on my back, but with you guys here, rolling nice and slow up to my side. And that's it, right? Staying with my body, noticing, oh yes, the tension in my back is gone. My shoulders feel more relaxed. Yeah, even my head feels clearer, right? So that's it. A very, what is it? Maybe it went a little longer than anticipated, and I can see my camera's crooked, so bear with me. But if you have any questions or are curious, I do offer, like I said in the beginning, small group classes regularly via Zoom. Actually have had over 100 people join me since COVID started in small group classes. So check that out, and or on my website you can also find more information, and even just book a 30-minute chat with me if you're curious if this could help with whatever struggle or challenge you're having with your body. Send me a note. Let's talk about it. Anyways, if you're still here, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I hope this inspired you and empowered you perhaps to explore how your body truly is the healer, right? We can heal. Thank you. Bye now.